Today is the most important day in world history where I am joined by 7 very important religious leaders, spiritual leaders to send a very urgent message to the US President, my friend Donald Trump, Israeli Prime Minister, my friend Netanyahu, Prime Minister, Iranian leadership, and rest of the 197 presidents and prime ministers. I traveled 155 countries as a messenger of peace with religious leaders, presidents and prime ministers and members of parliament from 17 political parties of India for the last 44 years. But I have never seen in my own eyes what is happening today, the war between Iran and Israel, the war between Russia and Ukraine, the war with 56 countries involving 197 all countries. Therefore, I requested my good friends sitting here, prominent leaders. I am so grateful. Within 24 hours notice, they are here. I remember Pope John Paul, Dalai Lama ji, Jagadguru Swami Shankaracharya ji, and Swami Agnivesh ji, and many others who have attended our peace summits in the past. Though I am young at age than all of them, but they are so gracious to see, like Dr. Abdul Kalam used to always say to us and say to me, India should lead the peace. So therefore, I am grateful to my good friend Pandit N.K. Sharma. Thank you for your hard work. And I am very grateful to my good old friend Rabbi Ezekiel Isaac, representing the Jewish community, and Maulana Asgarik Mehend, my good my good friend who traveled in 2011 with us to Sudan, and they still look the same. And Sardar Harmeet Singh, president of Sikh community, Acharya Lokesh Muni ji, we had years ago this peace summit. I'm so grateful to you again. We did it at the Lee Meridian Hotel also. And Acharya Yeshi Funtuskus, the Buddhist leader and a former political powerful speaker, exiled Tibetan, and Bishop Karam Masih representing Christians. Now, my new friend, your name, sir? Dr. Om Prakash Acharya, representing 1 billion Hindus. Pandit N.K. Sharma, I feel like he is a universal. His organization is universal. And why are we here? Tomorrow morning, I'll be meeting prominent leaders in New York City. I'm leaving in 4 hours to New York. I've been the state guest of Iran, state guest of Israel, with so many Israeli prime ministers, including Ehud Barak, prime minister then, Sharon. But what is happening today is beyond my imagination. When the politicians fail or neglect, only God, Almighty, religious leaders representing 7 of the 8 billion people, except maybe the atheists are 1 billion or less. That means the whole world is representing here for only one purpose: to call on Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu, Iranian leadership, Russian President Putin, Chinese President Xi, US President Trump More than anything, US President Donald Trump last year told me, this time I'll be a different president. I will be the president of peace. I've known him since 1995 when he first came to my peace rally, Meadowlands Convention Center, New Jersey. 30 years. I encouraged him to run for president because he said, I want to be the president of peace. So, President Trump, you have the opportunity now to pick up the phone call right this minute and tell Prime Minister Netanyahu, stop. You have the opportunity to speak to the Iranian leadership, stop. Blessed are the meek, they shall inherit the earth. Both Iran and Israel will stop, but indirectly fueling the fire, then saying let them decide who is going to win, then other side saying no one can stop this war, and one morning, fine morning saying this war must be stopped. It is sending a confused message to the whole world. Blessed are the peacemakers, Jesus said, Mr. Trump. Jesus said to Peter, I've given you the key. And Jesus called Peter Satan. Why? He misused the key. I believe now my good friend Donald Trump is misusing or not using the White House power to stop the war. I'm not here to blame individuals, anyone. We are here to say, use your prayer. Number one, all, including Guterres, the Honorable Secretary General, I'm coming tomorrow to meet with you in New York. Please, let us call for peace. Give peace a chance. Trillions of dollars wasted. I remember sitting with Saddam Hussein, Tariq Aziz, Ramadan. I remember sitting with George W. Bush, Donald Rumsfeld, Dick Cheney, 2001 and 2. What happened? Weapons of mass destruction. There were none.